How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Superman and Lois, Season 2, Episode 3, titled The Thing in the Mines. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this episode! I love it. Anyway, let me move OBS. I keep looking towards OBS when I'm recording these. Anyway, so this episode is, it's a bit of a doozy. How do I put this? So, I forget what the first scene was. The entire episode's all jumbled up in my head. Luckily for me, I still have the video open. Oh, interesting. So it looks like the first scene is Clark trying to find okay, so Clark tries to figure out what the hell's in the mines that's affecting him, and yes, the camera's set right. For a second I thought my camera was flipped. Ugh. Anyway, so Clark's trying to get into the mines, but whatever is in the mines is, as he gets closer to it, it like causes him to crash, which is interesting. Um, this episode's a bit of a doozy in more ways than one. Because of the fact that, okay, let's see, skip. Okay, so John Henry Irons, Lois, and Clark obviously discuss it. It is then agreed upon that John will go into Thing, and the boys have a discussion. The boys have a discussion, and then it's sibling bonding time between the two boys and Nat. Anyway, it's a bit of a doozy. Anyway, so Nat is trying to help, and then we get the scene with Lana at the cafe that we got in the sneak peek, and Lois is looking through. Lois is looking through the video of the crazy lady that was mentioned last episode. Here's the scene. Uh, After Lois calls her dad and says we can't talk to Anderson because Anderson is a douchebag and Clark doesn't like him. Oh boy. It's a bit of a doozy. Anyway, Jordan wants to tell Sarah their secret. Uh that was the sibling bonding time, by the way. They discussed the fact that Jordan is keeping a much bigger secret than, I guess, the person at camp that meant literally nothing. Or so Sarah claims. I mean, if it was nothing, you wouldn't have kept it a secret, but look, I'm all for exploring your sexuality and whatnot, but anyway, that's not important right now. We are in Jordan provoking his dad into flip, and then Clark just goes mad angry, right? Like he goes full on rage mode, right? Everybody at the farm is like, what the fuck just happened? Anyway, so Lois ends up being the one to take the kids to school, because of it, and when Lois comes back, Clark's freaking out. Sarah tries to talk to Jordan again at school, which fails. Candace reveals the drug that Timmy is taking. Great. Lois flips out on her dad because he's refusing to take a side. Of course. Apparently Sam's a not so good parent. But like we done knew this from last season, so it's fine. Uh, Jonathan flips out on Timmy. When Timmy reveals that uh Candace is the one selling the drugs, and forcing Clark to have another fit of rage that's not his own rage. Clark mentions it's not his rage when they're back at the farm. So Jonathan drives the truck, which by the way he apparently doesn't know how to drive. Yeah. Anyway, Clark is taken home. Uh, Sam tries to put the national security. I don't understand why Sam is like goes full general mode again. Like we've been over this, Sam. No telling family secrets to others. Anyway, Lois flips out on Sam. Um, John Henry Irons is like, look, I'll go. And he does. He ends up, or no, John Henry Irons isn't here as of yet. And it's just like, look, the kids are just like freaking out. Like, what the fuck is going on? Um, John Henry Irons gets knocked out by what's her name? I don't think they actually ever mentioned her name. Anderson's lackey. I don't know her name. Anyway, somehow, now, I don't like the fact that he got knocked out that easily, but anyway, Lana's having like a crisis of identity. Natalie and Jonathan bond over a game. Yeah, he gets knocked out. Clark apologizes to his sons, and Jonathan says, the thing I want is... Okay, yeah. The thing I want is the... Shut up. Remind me later. I accidentally opened up the stable bucket. Jonathan's like, I want to... Really? Really now? Anyway, Jonathan says he wants to learn how to drive the truck. Uh, Jordan agrees to wait a year in his relationship with Sarah. And all is well with the boys, right? Now, Sam has finally read Lois's article, and he spoke to Lucy. He's picking a side. He's finally picking a side. I gotta say this, a tangent slightly, but Oliver Queen fucked up when he made Earth Prime, because on Earth 38, Lucy was not what she is on Earth Prime. Lucy was military and all of this, and she knew Supergirl's secret, which means she by definition she would know Clark's secret. But in this Earth, she's just like oh my lord, this is so bad. Anyway, fight breaks out, right? It's time! The man is loose! Out comes our mysterious creature from the mines. Everyone is theorizing it's Doomsday, right? But is it really Doomsday? They're in a suit. It's all weird looking. They managed to beat up Superman, but Red Solar Flares aren't working on it. Which John knows from bringing the suit to him, and Natalie seeing the suit, she's like, of course, Natalie's not exactly happy. Natalie's not happy, but so they're confused. Now, apparently underneath the mask is Tyler Hecklin? It's Clark, sort of. Anyway, oh, Clark, that's not Doomsday. Anyway, Clark with no red solar weakening. Interesting. Who do we know that looks like Clark but doesn't have Clark's weaknesses? Anyway, they all head back. And discuss it. It seems to be Kryptonian, but isn't. Anyway, Jordan goes to Sarah, gives her his grandmother's necklace that she got from his grandfather. Talking about the earthy ones on their dad's side. And he says he wants to be with Sarah for a long time, which is great, right? I'm hoping this arc is resolved now. We move on from it. I really don't like the fact that they're like, oh, the girl explored her sexuality at camp and betrayed her significant other. Exploring your sexuality is fine. Cheating on your significant other, not so much, even if it is momentary. And accidental didn't mean anything means you fire off a text immediately. Like, shit. Right? Like, or as soon as you see them, we're like, look, we need to talk. This shit happened. Not, I'm going to keep it a secret for like a week. And be really awkward about it. But all is well. Let's move on. Jonathan confronts Candace, and when she says, look, if you're gonna break up with me, just do it. He's like, no, I'm not breaking up with you. I'm here to buy. So, I guess this is how Jonathan's getting his powers. He's getting it from XK, which, that's great, I guess. Oh, Clark's gonna flip a fucking gasket. Oh god, he's gonna blow a gasket. I love this. This is great. But at least he's not having relationship troubles. Natalie tells her dad that if he's gonna keep doing this, he can't with the suit in the condition it's in. Meaning, while she doesn't approve necessarily, she's gonna be supportive, and we're gonna fix the suit. They also decide to fix the barn so that it's not a barn and it's a proper like lab, apparently. Which is great. Now Lois goes to talk to Lucy, and oh boy, bad news. Lucy has gone back to the crazy lady. Because we know this because the crazy lady's here. As for the final scene of the episode, we find out who the man in the mask is. He takes off the suit, and lo and behold, a reverse Superman crest. Now, looks like Clark isn't affected by red solar flares and has a reverse crest. Who do we know that fits all three criteria? Everyone theorizing it's Doomsday, and it turns out the villain is fucking Bizarro. Wait, I'm just like, wow. That's an ending right there. The Superman and Lois logo that appears at the end of the episode is actually reversed. It's like mirrored, and it's like really... bleh. But yeah, turns out the villain is Bizarro. He's in the Fortress of Solitude now. It's a good thing it's that Tauro did a bad season, I guess. Anyway, that is the episode. Overall, it's pretty good. I liked it, actually. I really liked it. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of it down in the comment section down below. That's good for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay bright.